A neighbor was watching a family for months. The family moved into their new home at the start of the year, hoping for calm and stability. The neighborhood looked peaceful, with quiet streets, friendly faces, and no signs of trouble. During the first weeks, life felt ordinary. The parents settled into work routines, the children adjusted to school, and evenings were calm, filled with simple moments that felt safe and predictable. The first sense of discomfort appeared slowly. The mother noticed a house nearby always had a light on at night, shining toward their windows, no matter how late the hour. She tried to ignore it, convincing herself it was nothing unusual. Still, she avoided standing near the windows, especially at night, when the street felt empty and silent. Soon, small details began to feel wrong. Trash bins were moved from their usual spots, and once the front gate was open in the morning despite being locked before sleep. The father blamed the wind or careless passersby. He did not want to believe someone was paying attention to their home, as the idea felt unnecessary and unsettling. The children noticed strange things too. While playing outside, they saw a man near the fence, pretending to use his phone, then disappearing when they looked again. At dinner, they described him. Tall, quiet, always in dark clothing. Their description matched a neighbor who lived alone and rarely spoke to anyone nearby. Days passed, and the feeling of being watched became constant. The mother kept curtains closed even during daylight, feeling exposed whenever she looked outside. The dog began barking aggressively at night, especially near the front door. When the father checked outside, the street was empty and disturbingly calm. Concerned, the father installed a security camera near the entrance. He said it was only for safety, but deep inside he felt something was very wrong. 2 nights later, they checked the footage. At exactly 2:17 a.m., a man stood across the street, facing their house without moving or looking away. He remained there for nearly 30 minutes, completely still. He was not passing by or waiting for someone. His posture showed clear attention toward the house. The family contacted the police. Officers reviewed the footage and identified the man as a nearby resident with past complaints, but no serious criminal record. Police questioned the neighbor. He claimed he had trouble sleeping and enjoyed standing outside at night. He denied watching the family directly. For a short period, things seemed calmer. The man was no longer seen outside, and the camera showed nothing unusual, allowing the family to relax slightly. Then the mother noticed something new. The neighbor's curtains were fully open every night, and the light inside faced directly toward their home. The children said they felt uncomfortable in their rooms. They claimed shadows moved late at night. The parents reassured them, though fear had grown. One afternoon, the father received a package with no return address. Inside were printed photos of their house taken at different times of day. Some photos showed the children playing outside. Others showed the parents leaving for work. One photo was taken at night through the living room window. Police were called again. This time, they searched the neighbor's house and found notebooks detailing the family's daily routines and schedules. The neighbor was arrested immediately. During questioning, he admitted watching the family for months, fascinated by their life and routine. He claimed he never intended harm. He said observing them made him feel connected, as if he could imagine himself living their life instead of his own. The family was relocated temporarily while the investigation continued. Even in a new place, they struggled to sleep and constantly checked doors. The children became quieter and more alert. Loud noises startled them easily, and their sense of safety never fully returned. The mother avoided windows completely. Even surrounded by walls, she felt exposed, as if eyes were still watching from somewhere unseen. The father blamed himself for ignoring early signs. He replayed moments in his mind, wishing he had trusted his instincts sooner. Months later, they returned home. The neighbor's house was empty and dark, Yet the sense of fear remained strong and familiar. Security cameras stayed active at all times. Curtains remained closed. Normal life returned, but trust and comfort never fully followed. The children no longer played freely outside. They stayed close to the house, always aware that danger can appear ordinary and silent. The neighborhood stayed quiet and unchanged. Neighbors waved, cars passed, and life continued as if nothing had happened. But the family knew the truth. Sometimes fear does not break in loudly. Sometimes it simply watches patiently from across the street.